Welcome back to my Let's Play for Pokemon Ruby and my Mono Fire run. And it's time to make our way through the Cave of Origins. Oh, it looks like we're gonna need the aid of Flash to pull this off. Stinking dark caves. Well, we got an easy solution for that at least. Okay, where you at? There we go. Yeah, it's always HM5. Until they finally made a TM and sort of got rid of its importance, which I was thankful for, because I hate giving Flash to Pokemon. For the most part, it's just not a very good move. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've relied on it before when I was doing my grass run to help me get past Pidgeotto, but the fact that it was useful like one time doesn't mean you should really rely on this move to do much of anything. I'm sure people can think of other times it was useful, it's just I can't think of too often when this move actually has any real utility. It's a sad truth, I suppose. Well, I can't imagine this episode's going to be very long either, because the Cave of Origins isn't very big or complicated. It's pretty much just a series of straight paths down, and that's about it, with a few Zubats and stuff thrown in to screw with you. Just because they're there. I really get tired of seeing Zubat in runs where I can't catch it. It's so bloody annoying. Well, at least I've had to avoid finding anything on that floor, okay. Ah, wrong way. Well, guess we'll take this with us. Since we got dive and surf and stuff, I'm assuming that's waterfall. Would make sense. Ah, Groundon, here you are. Well, obviously we need to get in front of him. It's time to put you back to sleep, Groundon. Now come at me. Come on, bro. Let's do this. Honestly, I wish Groundon was a fire type, because its ability Drought would be really useful for such a team. I won't lie. Like, seriously, it's a great move for a fire team. It's too bad he doesn't apply to that. But, you know, at least we got a Master Ball in hand, so we don't have to really struggle to catch this guy. You know, we just be like, BAM! Master Ball! You might argue this is a waste, you know, but there's nothing I can really catch that would fit this team's theme anyway, as far as I'm aware. Even if there was any legendaries that would fit, I usually don't bother with them anyway. If it's possible. I mean, I grabbed Zapdos in the electric run in yellow, but that's because I didn't really have any better options. Well, time to get out of here, I suppose. Darn, this episode's gonna be short. I may end up covering part of the next gym then. Usually I prefer the gym battle to be its own thing, but I may just cover the trainers in the gym. Because taking them down would definitely help with grinding a bit, and I could definitely benefit from that. Especially since it helped me push some levels on the Slugma without having to, you know, really worry about training him by actually using him in battle. The poor Slug would like to be useful, but it kinda sucks, so it tends to fail. Epically at it, so yeah. Plus, this way, you know, I get to face a lot of trainers in an episode again, which hasn't happened in a while since I usually avoid them, but I could use the training, so yeah, I'm willing to go on my way and fight people for taking on the water gym here. Yeah, just, I'm gonna go inside and fight the people in here, okay? Okay. I'm not the biggest fan of these kinds of puzzles, but, you know, at least it gives this gym something, you know, interesting going for it, I suppose. First, the one you want to break on is here. Because if you fall on any of the other levels, you know, you can't get every trainer at once. Okay. Chrissy, huh? A Whalmer, eh? What's everyone wielding whales, man? Oh, first things first, let's bulk up, people. We're getting pumped for battle. Really? You used a ghost attack on me. You don't have any water moves. Man, what a lame water type. Doesn't even have surf or anything. You disappoint me, Chrissy. Or at least your Wilmer does. I was expecting so much more out of it. I was expecting to take at least one hard hit instead of you trying to flinch me. Couldn't even do that right, you're too slow. Well, at least that's a level for the fire slug. Jeez. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, just about anyone can say oops. Just don't say oops, there it is. Okay, that's a odd pick. A little crybaby Azrael. Well, maybe it'll use charm on me. No, it's gonna hit me with some bubbles. Some freaking bubbles. Like, is that supposed to impress me? You can launch little bubbles. Jeez. I feel insulted, people. Let me guess, she's also got an Azumarill, and it's gonna wield great power! But I won't get an attack off because I'm just too gosh darn strong. Most likely. I guess we'll find out. Interesting team dynamic, I suppose. Slowly working your way through the better versions of, Azrael like that. Well, that was just unlucky. Well, at least it's worth a decent amount of experience. Yeah, but even if you train with Wallace, it doesn't mean you're any good. Wallace might be alright, but you're probably a joke. Heck, I'm not even sure Wallace is going to be that tough. We do have the advantage of, Blaze here, after all. I'm gonna try a Blaze kick. Just because I could, you know? I don't know what her plan was, but it definitely didn't work. And hopefully people appreciate the format changes I did to, the last episode. I suppose it's a sudden shift if you're trying to watch them through, the playlist, but it makes sense in context considering how long it's been since I did the last episode. I just like the new format better. If only because, you know, it means that I actually have a bigger image on the side, and it's easier to sort things a bit nicer for the trainers and stuff that I have to try and squeeze everyone in there. Like being super small. Super tiny, super unimportant. At least that's how I feel when I see it, you know? And that leaves a Whalmer. And let me guess, probably gonna have a shark too, right? I mean, might as well go through the whole fish family, you know? Even though whales are technically mammals, but, you know, most people just call it a fish anyway. When they're being lazy. Like, it's a giant fish! It's technically wrong, but I understand. People just like everything that lives in the ocean's a fish, basically. It's a lot easier than, you know, choosing an actual classification system on them. I'm gonna have to admit, I like the design of the Sharkpedo there, but it's too bad it's not very helpful. Well, excuse me, princess. What? She's obviously trying to make a reference to the old Zelda series. I mean, come on. I'm running out of trainers to beat up here. Jeez, at this rate, I might as well shove the gym bell into this episode too, despite wearing the wrong hat. I mean, at the most, this episode's gonna be like 15 minutes long. At least the rate we're going. Ow, a water gun. And a critical hit, no less. I need a critical hit or a flinch off of King's Rock. That was a weird pick. Why not finish me off with water gun? What was the point of using double edge? Who does that to themselves? Someone that doesn't know what they're doing, that too. Okay, let's see what we got in our bag right now. Let's see. We'll go with a super potion, I suppose. Or two. I didn't think I was gonna have taken that much damage at this point. That Azrael kinda got me pretty good there. It did, huh? Well, at least it inspired you to become a pirate like Shanks did to Luffy. Huh. Yeah, One Piece is a bit weird. Okay, let's bulk up. So we see a water attack, or is it gonna use its flying move? Water attack, gotcha. Makes sense, it would be more effective. But sometimes, you know, the AI makes really bad decisions. They'll be like, horn attack! Like, what? Why are you using your horn if you have a super effective move like waterfall you can throw at me? I don't know! I just did it. Jeez, I remember when waterfall was the signature move of, Sea King. Then they like, let's make it an HM instead now. Like, what? But why? You took away its signature move. For no good reason. Well, are we gonna see waterfall again? Nope, Fury Attack. Why do you still know Fury Attack? Who uses that at this point? I mean, unless you got Skill Link or something, there's no reason you'd ever really bother with an attack like that. I mean, without like guaranteed 5 hits, it usually does less damage than a lot of other moves you could have. It's why I usually skip over it as soon as possible. I'm like, this move is too weak and doesn't have reliable enough 5 hits to be worth using. Like, throw it away for Twin Needle or whatever. Like, there has to be something better you can learn. Heck, even double kick's better. Well, of course I'm strong. I mean, look how far I am at this point. Sublime techniques, eh? I don't know about that, but we'll see. Come on, show me how awesome you are. Hey, you got a love disc? You have a freaking love disc? This thing's garbage. Or garbage, if you want to sound fancier. Stinking useless Pokemon. Okay. Now I gotta go through all the puzzles again. Oh well. It's not too hard. Only one that requires any real thought's the last one. Okay. I think we got this. Almost. Gosh darn it. I messed up near the end there. But since we took everyone else out, it doesn't matter. We can just slide right on past them. If you could fight them over and over again, I'd probably be tempted to try that. Okay. Let's try not to botch this again. Though I guess this episode's gonna extend out a bit longer than I thought it would, because of that screw up. And how long a few of those battles took. I overestimated how many they were. Okay. I did it again, didn't I? Yeah, I gotta leave that spot open and go around the other way. Gosh darn it. Well, I'll remember this time. Can't believe I made the same mistake twice. Having an off day, apparently. Yep. And there we go. And we're good. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, I know who you are, man. Can we just get to it? Oh, I'll show you my power. It's the power of Blaziken! Because I ain't got anything really clever for this fight. I mean, I could set up Burn or set up Confuse Ray and try and set up while, you know, Love Disc might punch itself in the face. Or I can just bulk up. You know, just absorb its hits. Darn it! There's no real cure for that besides switching out. Though I probably should have switched over to Ninetales. And I'm gonna wish I had given it something that could resist that stuff. Gosh darn it. If only I grabbed Sunny Day. I just wasn't sure who to give it to if I did grab it. Yeah, you can't attract us, we're the same gender after all. Oh, good. And let's burn it. Yeah, because it's in hot water. Okay. No, my luck, when I finally decided to switch out, that's when it's going to break Confusion and smack me with a water pulse. Oh, it still hit itself. Slowly but surely, it's dying. Hopefully it doesn't use Attract on me again. That's the only status element I really have to worry about. Ah, Sweet Kiss missed, huh? Just two more. Well, one more after this. Darn it. Bag. Good. Gosh darn it. It definitely knows how to be annoying, I'll give it that much. It's killing my attempts to set up on it. And this would be the easy one to set up on. Seeing as how, you know, Love Disc has the worst stats of like any water type ever. That's like the only reason I can think of having a Love Disc here. But it's proving itself consistently annoying for me. Oh, great. It didn't last very long at all. You gonna try and go for a kill this time? I prefer you use, Water Pulse than Attract on me. Okay. After this, we'll use, a full restore, I guess, because I don't have much other options here. Okay, that was a crazy call. Why is it flailing all of a sudden? I know it's taking a lot of burn damage, but that's just kind of a strange, pick, you know? Trying to lull me into a false sense of security? Or you not realize the futility of that move? Oh, whatever. Yeah, this episode's gonna go on quite a bit longer than I thought it would. Love Disc, you managed to prove yourself way more annoying than I thought you could. I'll give you credit for that much. Will it save Wallace? No. At this point, Blaziken's got so much power going for it, it's just gonna kick all their teeth in with one hit, probably. And if they don't get killed by the first part of Double Kick, the second one's definitely gonna finish them off at this point. But at least his Love Disc held out for a while. Gosh darn it, tracked. Ugh. Ooh, the Wish Cache took 2 hits. Seeking, huh? I don't think that's gonna help you any. I already kicked one of these around pretty good. I know I got the speed advantage on it, so it is going down. Well, at least Fire Slug's gotten a few levels of it. Ooh, a Myotic, huh? Nice. Leaving the best for last. Unfortunately, I'm way too set for it to really pose a threat at this point. Thank you, Bulk Up. Oh, that takes care of Wallace, alright. Yeah, just give me the badge. And now we're gonna have to take the slides back. Yeah, full control over all my Pokemon, gotcha. And he gives us Water Pulse. Which, let's face it, I don't think any of my Pokemon can learn. I couldn't imagine a Fire type being able to use a Water move. It's weird not thinking about how Sneasel can use, Surf, you know, considering it's a Dark Ice type. But at least that still makes more sense than if I could give Blaziken Water Pulse. Well, I guess next time we'll be making our way to the entrance to Victory Road, if not traveling through it, though we might. Till next time, then. See ya.